those foreigners who are not really documented, in our view or in my view, as I've said before, are the main cause of the tension that you see. Because I'll keep repeating, there is no one that was born hating another. No one, not even a single one. No one can be born hating another, especially if we share the same color, share the same blood. And yeah. But we are all one as Africans. But even so, I think this topic that is frustrating South Africans. I think it is because you when you have people that are undocumented, you can't control crime. Not saying they are the main cause of the crime, but you have the security class that have to keep some sort of stats where is the crime committed. You may have maybe in some instances maybe a South African committing a crime of some sort, but now because we are now we are mixed. We have foreigners, we have documented foreigners, we have undocumented foreigners, you have South Africans, you have a lot of people that are in the country. You might not really know where does this crime in fact comes from. So now the guys that are doing the statistics, they might not be able to locate who's doing the crime, where the crime is doing. Yes, we do have Nigerians doing their things, selling drugs, of which is the most. That is the most. I think the where the problem is at, and where the South Africans are crying that they see the most Nigerians being the main people who are selling drugs. Of course, they are not only Nigerians who are selling drugs. The drugs has always been there in some sort of way, but at the same time. Drugs has not been before, it has not been broadly sold like the way it is at where we are now. We've had South Africans raising their children, having not being afraid of having people who've been who's parasites, children who really depends on drugs, and sometimes drugs makes these children these youngsters to commit crime, because when they smoke those things, they think they are supermen. They end up on the streets assaulting even their elderly people, their mothers. Many things that is a bad impact of drugs. And yeah, it impacts on crime. It impacts at home when you see your child is not a full member. You can't really count your child as a member of the family the way he behaves when he's addicted. You can't even stay with your own child. So that's the main one of the main problems maybe we do have as South Africans. So we're not really saying that Nigerians are the main people who manufacture drugs, but now at least maybe